Ooh, child. Good morning. All right, so I should have had this set up already. You know, I hate when people be doing this. Like, you know, you about to record. Like, why you gotta be moving around and acting like, you know, you ain't trying to be prepared for this? And I definitely wasn't, because y'all see I ain't got nothing on my face. I look like I just woke up. I did. I get up at like 6 every morning. You know, my son got to be on his way at like 7. So anyway, long story short, I watched the KanYE West. Shout out to Drink Champs. I love Nori and them. With KanYE West. At first, I was just like, nah, I don't think I want to watch this, because, you know, like everybody else, I wrote KanYE off mad early. Like I didn't give him the chance. I didn't get to know him or anything like that. Like a lot of us, I just jumped on the bandwagon of, oh, he weird as hell. Oh, you know, oh, this, like, I just had so much judgmental shit going on. And I'm just like, you know, it's crazy, because a lot of us will allow people to come into our life and mess us over and rub us the wrong way multiple times. We even let them the hell back in, right? And I didn't even give this dude a chance. Like I didn't give him a chance. So I felt bad about that, because I'm learning in this healing process that I gotta stop being so judgmental. I gotta stop talking bad about people. I gotta stop thinking bad about people. Like, in a way, you gotta just not do it. You know what I'm saying? It's really not your concern. And yeah, you know what I mean? So, but I liked it. And it kind of, I liked it because I think, hopefully the water's not too loud, but I gotta get myself together. I liked it because it was weird. It was all over the place, but I was able to keep up with it. That's the crazy thing about it. You know what I'm saying? I was able to catch on to a lot of things that he was talking about. I was able to understand, and I'm happy about that, because you got to be on a certain, you got to be like on a certain wavelength and have a certain mindset to, you know, be able to understand a lot of things. And one of the things I thought that was so profound and so dope was he said something, don't quote me, because I'm definitely not the verbatim type of person. Like, you can't go back and be like, well, Marty said, no, listen. When he said something along the lines about, like, those who are, you know, under control, like, they follow certain rules, they have to do certain things. And that's been my MO my whole life. Like, I never like to follow rules. Like, I like to experience things myself. Since I was a very small child, you know, you can tell me something is hot, and I need to see if it's hot. I got a burn on my leg right now. You know what I mean? And my mother was like, she's like one of them show me kids. So I'm just shocked at myself. So I had to pray that off. I had to release that. I hate to say demonic or devilish spirit, like, you know, because we give too much power to that thing. I like to release certain attributes that are not godly, so to speak. All right, so bear with me. You know what it is, by the time, I'm going to be honest with y'all, by the time I get myself together, because, you know, everybody looks, you know, camera ready, right? They got the eyebrows on, you know, I got to fill in my edges and stuff. And by the time I do all of that, I don't be wanting to talk, but I have a message that I be wanting to get out, or that I need to get out. I don't know. I just don't want to sound like one of those, I don't want to sound like a cult leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was given to me, and this is what I need to say. So this is what I go back and forth with God about. And I know I crack him up, because I just be like, can't you give me another job to do? Like, I don't want to be up here talking to people and, you know, giving a perspective on something. But honestly, it's working for me. So I'm going to take it from, okay, God, I like that. So, you know, honestly, I guess that's the whole gist of it. It's just trying to find a way to, like, really Forgive me, y'all. I'm trying to do 2 things at one time, and then my memory's not so good. So this is gonna be crazy. So no, so yeah, so in this whole healing process, like I'm trying to find different ways to not be in a negative space, because you find yourself talking about people that you shouldn't have, like certain things, like it's just like, you know, I shouldn't have said that. And now what I do is I'll sit with myself, was like, you know, we shouldn't have said that. No, I don't go above and beyond or call the person and be like, hey, I said this about you, or I felt this way about you. Like, we don't got to do all of that. So people just be going too far, too extra. It's not that serious. So I liked the interview. And I know a lot of people who watched it probably was like, because I know in my head I was saying, why is his hair cut like that? You know what I'm saying? And then I was saying, like, what the hell is he talking about? Why does he have gloves on? You know what I mean? So, but the higher part of me, which I can hear a lot now because I listen to my higher self now. I make better decisions because I don't just listen to the one that wants to, you know, go get something to drink every night. I don't listen to the voice that wants to not clean up, or the one that doesn't want to work towards any of my goals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to use this camera because I can't look over there and then but yeah, I feel in my eyebrows a little bit. So I like the fact that he oh, this is gonna be hard. I like the fact that he was himself, and I was shocked that I was able to keep up with him. I wasn't shocked because I'm a little special and different as well. A lot of us are. Once you start tapping in and open up your third eye, not just your third eye opens up, like your whole being opens up. Like people just focus on that because but that is the all-seeing eye, right? But your ears open up. Like I can listen to something and absorb things now so much better than I was before. You know what I'm saying? Because my thoughts were constantly being plagued with different thoughts. This thought, that thought, that thought. But now I'm able to control my thoughts as well. I'm able to control my feelings as well. And that's because it's these steps that I take where, you know, I disconnect myself from low vibrational things, negative things, gossiping, just whatever. And even just trying not to think it. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, and I was able to sit through his interview. I like the fact that he was able to crack jokes. Like he wasn't so, you know, weird the whole time, or just so serious and, you know, different the whole time. And I say weird, and I say that proudly because I definitely would consider myself part of the weird and different crew. And I wear it with like a badge of honor. I love the fact, for, you know, years growing up, just like how these kids, oh shit. Oh, it's still recording. My battery's running low. Just how these kids, you know, are now everything is like, oh, I gotta follow someone else's trend. Like they don't set their own trends. They, you know, they look for someone else to kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I've always kind of never fit in with anybody. People always had love for me, so I just was able to hang around multiple types of people. But for the most part, I was definitely an enigma. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, to my mother. You know what I mean? She's like, no, I have to take her outside. You know what I mean? I have to take her outside, tire her out, because I can't be in the house with her all day. She started talking to me and shit like that about some weird shit, talking about, you know, because she says she's asked me multiple times, like, why would you do this? Or what made you do the thing that you did? And I'd be like, oh, something in my head told me to do it, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. So I think I would freak my mom out. And hold on, let me go get some face moisturizer. Okay. Yeah, I think shout out to, I gotta make a review about the product. Shout out to my boy Tremaine and his wife. This I really like it. It's good. It's light. It doesn't have a smell, and I don't put nothing on my face. Like, I be so scared to even put like shea butter sometime on my face, but I tried this and I like it. See how my face just woke up? Ooh, y'all getting all the real of me today, right? So yeah, I appreciated it. I appreciated it, and I think that that's what we need to get to. We need to get to tapping into who we are, and not letting somebody tell us who we are, not letting somebody tell us what we should do, who we should vote for, how we should live. I think we need to figure out who we are and embrace that. It's so peaceful. It's so freeing. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't gotta follow the rules. I never followed the rules. You know what I'm saying? One time I was talking to my babe, and I was just like, I could see us being like the next Oprah and Stedman. Like, I could see us like living in separate houses, being married or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I would, we would be in each other's home, but I could just I'm traditional in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways, I like to do things in my own pace. I like to, whatever feels good and whatever is working. Like, I grew up, my mom used to talk to me in like different type of words and things. I can't think of the right word, and I don't want to just speak a word and just run with it. Like, that's not what that means. Because I'm gonna say parables. I don't know if that means that, but she would be like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. She would just like have different sayings and things, and that's just been my decree. Like, I'm just like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I can always make it better. I can always improve it. But yeah. So embrace being different. Embrace your flaws that somebody told you was a flaw. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why I'm doing this video with nothing on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I'm doing this video. I mean, I know I started my eyebrows, but I like to wake my face up. But yeah, maybe that's what it was, just for us to like, it's okay, you know what I'm saying, to be natural. It's okay, to not have a filter. Like, who is the authority on what is beautiful? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you wake up with this face. I wake up with this face every day. You know what I mean? I do improvise a little bit. You know what I mean? I got, bags and stuff. I don't know why this eye always does this, but who knows? Once I guess I start cleaning out my body a little bit more, things are coming toward us. I may put like a little, something underneath my eyes, put my, eyelashes really do wake up your face though. I don't still want to rock with the false ones, but because like I have issues with my eyes, like my vision is not so good. I have astigmatism in this eye. Like, I gotta wear bifocals now, so it's just, I don't play around. I don't do contacts. I'm surprised I even put on mascara and eyeliner, but they wake my face up. You know what I mean? And that's how you get that cutie cute. But yes, I have a great big forehead. I have my little edges that are thin. Well, actually, I shave my sides. I do cut them down and so forth, but they not as thick, still, as the rest of my hair and stuff. But yeah, that's just pretty much it in a nutshell. But I appreciate KanYE now. I do. I'm not saying, like, I would hang out with him, and the name drops that he was dropping about the people he know. Like, he was like, yeah, me and Elon hung out. We're like, who, Elon Musk? He was like, oh yeah, we was hanging out yesterday. We had lunch, and I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, he was like, they don't talk about it, but I'm a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worth, like, I think he said $9 billion. You didn't know that, did you? Neither did I. I know he's been successful in, his gospel music and, definitely his clothes, because shit, his sneakers are what, $3,000, $2,000 or something like that, and them shits is ugly. I don't care how comfortable. Me and Ye could talk about this as much as he wants to. Like, they ugly. I would never wear them, and I probably should, because my feet and legs be killing me, but I like the fact that he was like, he doesn't have a house. Like, he doesn't have a physical house, because the thing about it is that he moves freely through the world. And everywhere he goes, he has a place to stay. Like, people offer it to him. Like, it's just the point. And he's like, we've been so conditioned, so you have to have a house because you need to have, you want the feeling of security. I can always have a place, a roof over my head, you know, if it rains, if it snows, if it whatever. And I'm like, yo, that's dope. Because I've always said, yo, after my son and everybody is situated, I'm going to travel the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm going everywhere. Okay, my passport going to need a passport. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I like a lot. Like, if you sit and listen to this brother, like, you can get a lot, and he has it. You know what I mean? But everyone that talks like that, the Dave Chappelle's, the the Jim Carrey's, the who else off the top of my head? Just you know, just those people, and you know, those artists, and in general, you know what I'm saying, that speak differently now, and we're like, what the fuck? I get it. Everything ain't a conspiracy theorist when it's real. You know what I'm saying? I think I read that on someone's shirt that, you know, talks and blogs a lot about you know, like all this stuff or whatever. But, and I try not to get too wrapped up in this whole, you know, Illuminati thing and fear, and because it's like this energy of like fear, and just it's just consuming, you know what I mean? And it's just like, just live, breathe, you know what I'm saying? Like, and visualize. And I mean, when I was younger, I used to always like to fantasize a lot. A lot of us as little girls have done it. You know, I pretended I was this person, that person. I used to speak in different languages. It was to the point that the neighbors thought that they were multiple. My parents had multiple kids, and it's like, oh, you know, you got daughters. And she's just like, oh, yeah, I hear your children all the time. She's like, children? She's like, yeah, I hear them playing all the time. And my mother was like, who the hell you had up in here? And I'm like, no, it's just me. Like, no, she said she heard. I was like, oh, because, you know, I'll be performing. I put on different. I used to put like a t-shirt on my head, like I had long hair, or play my mother's shit. You know what I'm saying? Because she just had like this wardrobe out of this world. But long story short, I appreciate that. Shout out to you, Nori, again, for doing Drink Champs. Y'all doing an awesome job. Shout out to KanYE. I definitely am no longer just going to go with the flow of things, or just letting people tell me someone is crazy, because a lot of times they're not. They're right on point. We the ones that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? We the one that's sheep, you know what I mean? So it's just, I get it. And he is killing it. So shout out to you, Ye. His name is Ye now, you know, formerly known as. I even like that whole concept, because I told y'all, like, I love Prince. So I like that. I'm like, goodness, what would I be? And I think I would just be I, because I have so many I's in my first name, and I have like multiple I's even in my nickname that I changed it to. And I like I would just be called I. And it's cute, you know, with that. I just love it. I love it. I may think about doing something with that. Anyway, y'all, I gotta get motivated. I gotta do my spiritual, my energy, my mental, everything is really good going in my life, but my physical, I gotta get moving. I gotta do some type of exercise. So this morning I said I'm going to, I was just about to get up, throw on something, and, you know, just dance, you know, put a little workout on. So I said, okay, we could start there, because I don't really got no muscle mass. Like, I'm in shape. I got a decent, you know, I wear like a size 10, so I like that, you know. That's like a perfect size for me. But it's just, I have no muscle mass. Like, this is too loose. Like, everybody, you know, I see these little TikToks where everybody doing this little thigh jig and all this. I mean, it's cool, but I like to have a little muscle mass. Just a little bit. But anyway, y'all, over and out. Check it out. You know, some of y'all who get it, y'all get it. Those of you who don't, gotta work a little bit more on being open-minded. Stop being so judgmental. Understanding that everybody is completely different. And I've said this before, and I need to end this real quick. I don't understand how, you know, we got different blood types, we got different features, we have different likes, we have different diets. Why would you think everybody's going to be the same? Why would you think everybody's going to live the same? Or that, and the fact that you think that, and the fact that you try to be that, means that we're not mentally right. You know what I'm saying? We're not mentally sound. And then we look at people like KanYe's who are free, who are thinkers, who are elevated, who are killing it, and we're like, oh, they're crazy. But they can't be that crazy and be that successful. Or should you? All right, y'all. Over and out.